Your AI can talk, but can it take actions? Imagine your AI searches the web, pulls the information, latest information, and send it straight to your inbox, all on its own. Today, in this video, I'll show you how to do this with just one single workflow, and in less than 5 minutes, we'll build an AI application. So stay tuned. Hey guys, I hope you had a very good informative videos in the last two that we ran. One was about the concept of LLM engineering, or specifically what are agentic systems or agentic AI, right? And the second video definitely was all about frontier models and what are open source model, and a thorough walkthrough of what is Ollama, and we saw an example of running Ollama in your local system. So that was the two videos, and today video is very interesting. It's a separate juncture of what today's video falls in. The first video, if you remember, we spoke about Anthropic's definition of agentic system, and it says that agentic system is an umbrella term and under which there are workflow and LLMs, right? And then we spoke about the idea of autonomy and the tool use, right? So today, those two videos are the base level, and we'll build something to automate. And if you see the B-roll, right, what we spoke about, we'll build an AI application straight away in 5 minutes. So also one more thing, from today, from this third video, we are opening two pathways. One pathway is our basic foundation of what LLMs are, what is machine learning, how LLM is changing. We'll use LangChain, a lot of in-depth knowledge about the foundation information that is needed for you. And the second pathway will start building applications that are quick and that take actions. So it's an autonomy. You'll build tools, and we'll use workflow automation on top of it. So with that leads to the thing, and I want to introduce you to an application or platform called n8n. Now, what is n8n? Today's video is not an introduction to n8n, but an introduction to what is going to come in our subsequent videos on this foundation pathway. So imagine as a starter that n8n is a platform that will help us build quick application or POCs with workflows and automation, use tools, and a lot of other things that will help us create an end-to-end application. And with that intro, I think we can head over to our laptop and start building. So guys, this is what n8n looks like, the platform. This video is not an introduction to the platform. We'll bring a separate video because that will take time, where we'll understand how n8n works, what are the key features and everything. But we'll see what actually is what we can build based on the definition of agentic system by Anthropic with workflow and agents. So these are all my workflows. Here are credentials, what you see, and this shows the executions, that what are the items are running, if it is failed or success status, and when it is run. So this is today's workflow. What you see here, it is a workflow that we have created. We are using Ollama model. We'll go through that. And this is a chat trigger. Let's say if I do a chat trigger, and I'll show you what does US trade war on tariff means. This is the thing. So this needs a very important connect to the website or the latest information, and we have to understand also one more thing which we are coming is that this LLM has a cutoff date, right? Their information is very in a timeline, that until when that LLM was the last update. So whenever you do what is the last date of your cutoff date, it will always give some date that until that. After that, there is no data within that LLM. Okay, so that means if something has happened today, I would need to connect or give the LLM the power to connect to the internet, right? And that's where we are using and kind of given a connectivity to the internet using a tool. And also, as I said, we are connecting to the SMS, to the inbox. This information that I said, what does US trade war on tariff means, this information will actually go to my to my inbox that I am sending on a separate email. So let's actually see. This is the output. Trade war extends, tariff increase, which is here. Let's increase this size a bit. It's a huge information that has given, but this is very latest information. Okay, I'll show you what does mean by latest information. So if you see, we are connecting to this tool called SerpAPI, which is actually searching the web on the tariff begins by Trump, widening trade. It goes to New York Times, which is our source for this, and it was just done 2 days as it shows. So that's where all this information, somebody has already written that US trade war, US India trade war, which triggered Donald Trump's tariff attack on India over Russian oil. So these are very information, this is very latest information that is going on every day, right? 50% hike or 25% hike, all these things are running. So that's where it is gathering those informations from using SerpAPI. And then we are also using the LLM, which is nothing but the Ollama, using the Ollama, and we're using Llama 3.2 3 billion model. So that's where the output comes in. Yeah, we are just building AI agent. This is a chat window because this is a chat coming in, SERP, and then email, right? We are connecting as the final output to the tool, to the email. So what I did first is, actually, let's build this, let's see in 5 minutes I can build it or not. So we'll just create a workflow. I'll say we'll do chat. Let's add chat to this. Let's add an AI agent, and we'll say chat trigger. We will specify what is the, okay, let's not specify here. I'll show you. I will bring Ollama. By the way, we can give so many LLMs over here. You can see it's open, whatever models are available, whether it's Frontier or the open source. Open source is always via the Ollama part or others, or you can see there are so many other LLMs available, Gemini, OpenAI, and everything. So we'll use Ollama for now and see, we can, as you remember in our last video, we said I can choose n number of models that I have already downloaded. I showed you what are the list. The Ollama list helps us to see how many models we have downloaded, right? So I can choose n number, but let's 3.2 stay there, or let's select the let's go with the smallest model at this moment. Now this is the LLM I have said. We'll give a memory. Now memory helps us to, every time when we are sending something and then there is a subsequent message to that chat, the memory is needed. We'll go through memory later on also, but memory will give the context give the foundation for the subsequent questions which we already asked the LLM for. And then the tool. Now let's say I'll test this. Okay, let's test this and say, what is the tariff with USA and India? Now imagine Llama 3 billion model has a cutoff date, as I said, right? It has given an output saying what is the tariff in the chat model. We'll just run again. AI agent is thinking, and it's executing the node. Because it's a frontier model, because it's a standard standalone model that is in our system, it's taking time, as we have seen in the earlier part also. Let's wait. Okay, so the Llama model has given an answer based on its knowledge till the cutoff date it has, and it says it goes to 2019 information, where it says tension between United States and India complex, maleficent, and all these informations are there. I don't see this as the latest information that is happening with Trump and India. So this is old data, right? Now, if I need to have this as a latest data, I need to give the LLM the tool to connect to the internet, right? As we saw. So what we'll do is we'll connect to the tool called SerpAPI. It's a Google search, and I have already an account. I'll show you the account building, but let's stick to the 5 minutes actually. Let it execute, okay? SerpAPI says it has problem. We're using. Let's use this same. Let's use this same and see how is it going to give us an output, the latest output right now. So SerpAPI is connecting, it is working. Ollama has reached out, and SerpAPI is now pulling the data or information that is needed based on the context that we have given, or the chat information that we have given. Let's wait. Now SerpAPI has given the output, and LLM has compiled everything, and let's see what it says. The output based on the latest data available in United States and India has a significant trade imbalance, 50%, around 47%, and I believe these are all latest information. I mean, we can check also the latest information. When the trade war starts, let's see if this is the latest information or not, just to give you an output with the latest date. Give me the date. It will take time, so SerpAPI will again check. It will take time, so I will fast forward this and come back again. So SerpAPI work has completed, and now LLM Llama is working on compiling again, and let's see what output it gives us. Great. You see, the trade war between US and India started on August 6th, with Donald Trump raising tariff on India importing up to 50% over Russian oil purchase. So 50% is the new 25 plus 25, right? So we have the latest information as it shows. So this is what the tool is helping us to gather the latest information for the LLM. Now let's take the another step, that take this information and let's put this into my inbox, or somebody's inbox, whoever, or specify the email address to. So we'll add this over here. We'll send Google, and I'll put it email, better. So Gmail is here. I would say send a message. I have an account. I'll show you the account. I am saying, let's say I will put it to my separate email. And I say subject is my question, okay, and the message is the output. It's a drag and drop, by the way, if you see. And let's give an context that here is the latest information, read for the day. Let's say I do it for every day, right? Something information. And this is what all my boot is showing. I have the Gmail account, the messages, I'm doing on operation send, whatever it is, and then I'm sending to this very specific email, subject on the header, the question that I asked, and then the message is the output the LLM has given. And let's execute this. Okay, it has said sent. Let's roll to my email address saying that, let's roll to my email address and let's see what information it has given. Bang on. If you see, when the trade war starts, give me the date. Here is the latest, the same output that is available that the LLM has given to us now is a read. It has come to my inbox. So if you roll back again to the workflow and see, we have built this application that based on my chat takes the information, searches for the web. If the information is needed as latest, it will go to the SerpAPI. If it is something that the LLM already has information within itself, it will already give, it will not reach out to SerpAPI. So the autonomy part, the LLM is thinking, it's coming here, and then we are giving the tool that send this to my email address. So we are using two tools, one LLM and then the workflow of building this. So this is what the output is all about. I hope you had a great starting that what is going to come. So this is the starter. Definitely it's not the right, I mean, next time I will start, because this takes a lot of time to search for the APIs of that Google we have to give. So that will take time. But I think we just built an application in less than 5 minutes if you have the APIs already available, because these APIs are one-time input as a credentials, like how we bring credentials from the OpenAI or anywhere, right? So this is what it all about, you know. I hope this was a great intro about what next, what n8n our workflows are coming, and let's see you in the next video. Bye bye.